Hey guys, it's Alan, the Fireman 1028, and today we're doing a little test ride. Look at the bike here, see if you can tell what we're riding just by looking at the bike. Ooh, a little Triumph logo on the side. Let's pull right over here, and let's see if we can take a look at what we're riding. Pull up on this curve. One more. So this is a test ride. Shut the bike off. Test ride and potential purchase of a 2023 Triumph Tiger 660. So, as you know, and again, if we buy this bike, it'll be available to rent, just like all of our other bikes, the Transalp, the Honda Shadow, the BMW Scrambler, the RC3 or the 390 Adventure, excuse me. So we're looking for more of a sport touring bike, kind of less off-roady, and this here just kind of came up. I've been chatting with the gentleman who has this bike for a while now, and we finally came to an agreement on the price, and low miles, single owner, just a beautiful bike. So we're going to take it for a test ride. If all goes as planned, we're going to add this to our fleet. So, and it's also be a great bike to make a ton of content on. So again, 2023 Triumph Tiger 660 Sport. So, a guy named Peter Lowe's got a channel, and he always says that you can tell a lot of the intent of a bike from the manufacturer by the tires and the wheels that they put on there. So instead of putting 19s or 21s or anything, Triumph, they put 17s on this bike here. So 17-inch cast wheels. It comes with Michelin Road 6 tires, and it even has a 180 rear tire. So it's nice fat kind of sport bike rubber. Really, a 180 is a sport bike size. That's what I had on my my Ninja 1000. So Triumph calls it a adventure sport bike. So you get the seating position, the nice adventure style seating position, but with the 17-inch wheels, the upside down forks, some more of a sporty nature, but with an adventure body, position, seating position, everything else. So like I said, it's a really cool looking bike. I'm really excited about getting a hold of it and making a ton of content with it, and like I said, adding it to our rental fleet. I think it'll be really popular there, which is going really well. So and I'll put a link in the description for Rider Share, Twisted Road, who's been really awesome, and Eagle Share, we're just kind of getting started with them. So like I said, it'll be available for rent. If you're in the Charlotte area, you're flying into Charlotte, hook me up and come check it out. So let's throw our gloves on. We're going to go for a quick test ride, and then we're going to head out of here. So let's go. By the way, I'm sure I'll forget to say it later on. If you see anything that you like, or if you like the content that I'm producing here, I've got, gosh, at this point, 80-something other videos. Please check those out, and if you see anything that you like, like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is important. Our counts are getting up there. Where are we going to go? Let's go left. So, I am no stranger to Triumph triples. I've had numerous. I've had a couple of street triples, a Tiger 800. So the 675s and the 800s. Tons of experience with it. But this has been my first experience with the new 660, which, from everything I'm reading, is just a variation of the 675 platform. The bike is, very nimble. I mean, the seating position is perfect. Moving the bike around, it's very nimble. It responds very well to. You're on my side of the road too, bud. What's up? The bike is very nimble. It responds very well to inputs. Standing, I mean, actually, see, it even got a decent position standing too. Doesn't have good pegs. And listen, we're going to take it off road too. We take everything off road. If I'm gonna take a damn Honda Shadow RS off-road, you know I'm gonna take this off-road too. So, like I said, this is just really just a first ride. I mean, the bike is in pristine shape. It's got, it comes with the factory bags. It's in, this is incredibly comfortable. This might be one of the most comfortable bikes I've ever been on. And if you look at the, the triple engine and the versatility of the triple, it really lends itself. You get the down low power of a twin, but then you get the high rev energy and power from what a 4-cylinder could offer. So the triple is really, it's always been my favorite engine configuration. Mr. Honda always said that the V4 was the perfect engine. I think the triple is the perfect engine, and I think the Triumph makes the best triple on the market. So, like I said, this is just a quick test ride. That was a 5th gear roll-on. Tons of power down low. I mean, look how balanced this bike is. I mean, this thing is incredibly balanced. Let's pull up here to this church and let's stop and let's walk around and take a look at it. So the two knocks on these bikes have been the lack of cruise control and the lack of a quick shifter that come from the bike from the factory. Let's pull up here underneath this tree. It's a pretty tree. And in my research, I've already found that. So Triumph makes a quick shifter as an option. I think it's just an upshift. They call it their shift assist or whatever it's called. And as a matter of fact, it looks like the exact same unit. I had a 2014 Street Triple. That same thing. Doesn't come with it, but they offer it as an add-on. And they even have a plug already underneath the tank. You plug it right in, change out the shifter, bam, you got a quick shifter. So, like I said, 2023 Triumph Tiger 660. The bike is gorgeous. It really is. Very minimal body work, but it really provides a ton of protection for what it is. The exposed radiator down there, so maybe we'll put a guard or something on it. The exhaust does hang down pretty low, but honestly, you got a decent amount of ground clearance as it is. So for the amount of off-roading that we're going to be doing, very, very light trails, honestly, I don't know if we need a skid plate or not on this bike. So we're not going to worry too much about it. That that swing arm looks very familiar from my Street Triple here. So honestly, this the Tiger is the adventure version of the Trident, which is kind of the replacement, not really a replacement for the Street Triple, but kind of the lower end version of what a Street Triple is. So really good looking bike. Again, that mule looks very, very familiar. The bike is in really good shape. It's a really good price. I think we're taking this thing home. So, like I said, this was just a quick test ride. Let's fire it up. Let's head back. Gosh, I love that triple sound. And yes, if you notice, and I even had somebody comment and say, "Man, you're buying a bunch of bikes," and you're not wrong. I decided when I was. I'm looking at it, I'm having a lot of fun doing this, but I'm looking at it as a kind of a side business venture between the YouTube stuff that I'm doing that, eventually we're going to get monetized and we're getting close. And actually, stay tuned because I'm going to have a giveaway on that to get us up to the subscriber count to where we can get monetized. But then the rental program through the Rider Share, Twisted Road, Eagle Share, I set a certain dollar amount, just like any business that I invested into the business to get started. And this is kind of this is it. This is the cherry on top. This is the last one that we're going to be buying to round out our fleet. And I think we got a pretty good balance of bikes between the Honda Transalp, the 390 Adventure, which is rented out really well, the BMW R9T Scrambler, the Honda Shadow RS, and the Suzuki Van Van. So I mean, this will be the 5th or 6th bike in the rental fleet, and they're renting out really well. So I think this one will do really well, and it's a bike that you can put some miles on without being very maintenance intensive, which was kind of a key for me. So like I said, I think this bike is coming home with us. I really do. I think this bike is coming home. Like I said, it's a really good price, and I feel really good about it. So. All right, guys, that's it. This is going to conclude our test ride of our 2023 Triumph Tiger 660 Sport. We have to give it a name. It's awfully a long title. So thank you guys for watching. please, like the video if you like what we're doing here. Please comment about the 660 if you have one, got any experience with it. You want to get one, any specific questions you have about the bike. And like I said, subscribe to the channel. For me, that's the ultimate compliment. Like I said, check out our link below with the links to the different rider share programs or the rental programs, and look us up. But thank you guys. God bless. Roll Tide, and remember, tomorrow needs you. Thanks, guys.